All right, here we go.
I changed my mind about the other team.
Oh, yeah? Put the Sharks on the end. Me at the end?
Yeah, we need to hold this.
I'm going to be.
I'm so excited. That was a terrible warm up. That was our worst warm up yet. Sometimes that's the one.
Let's go! Feeling it. Feeling it. This is the big one. It's not a playoff match, but it's electric. The air in here has an ionic charge. All right, starting lineup. At outside hitters, Macy Mount, Addison contestable. Middles look to be Juliana, and our libero starting. Back to serve is Joy. Easily handled the tip. Outside ball to Macy. She goes over the top. Field goal, Sydney on that hit. Comes Addison out of the back row. Dug up nicely. Quick ball to the outside. Dug up easily by Juliana. Quick to the outside. Macy puts one. Dug into the net. And that's kept in play by the libero. Back to Sydney on the right. Easily dug by their middle back defender. Tools off the top of the block and out of bounds for a point, Badgers. This Badgers team is currently in the pole position of the tournament. They haven't lost a set yet. SRVA Land Sharks have lost one set with no matches. That's a back row attacker. Our setter jumped to save a ball but couldn't keep it on our side of the net. No, back row set. I know, but if the ball crosses the plane of the net, no good. One serving two. Macy Mount back to serve. Overpass. There we go. Count it. Right back at you. Back row setter. Slight overpass off of that jump serve. Earned us the point. Ref explaining to the coach that it crossed the plane of the net. Nice topspin serve. Sydney rips the ball to the middle back. They dig it nicely. Oh, good freaking block. Sydney reaching out and taking that line shot away. Nicely done. Good instincts by our opposite. Sydney Daniels sealing up the line in a one-on-one blocking situation for a solo. Macy serves her third serve. Very nice serve for Macy. Do your dance, girl. Nice serve! 2 aces in a row. 5 serving 2. Let's see if she can get the turkey. Pretty elusive. 3 aces in a row. And she gets it! That's a turkey for Macy. Maybe her first of her career. Goes without saying, we've never seen her get the eagle, but here's the shot. Good serve. Good pass. High off the top of the hands. Joy sets our, yeah, that's trouble. All right, they keep it in play. We got a down ball coming. Nicely hit. We were not prepared for that. Good aggressive swing. Stops the bleeding. Good run, Mace. Way to run. Nice pass. Big swing in the middle on a double block. They keep it in play. Piper. Good. Oh, just out of play. This is a good matchup, folks. Both of these teams have a lot of offensive weapons. Strong defensive fundamentals, it appears. We've got 4 for serving 6. Nice. A little bit of an overpass. Yeah. Good serve into the seam between Contestable and Silva. See who they pick on next. I think they're going after Contestable. Pretty good pass. A little deep. Okay. Joy's down, but she's... Hold up. They're calling a little injury moment. Joy hit the ref stand and stayed down for just a little bit. Wanting to talk it over with Coach. She says she's fine. That's some good sportsmanship. The ref calls the play to stop because we got a player that went down and stayed down. But all is well, and we replay the point. 5 serving 6. Good swing. Pinballs between the 2 blockers and heads down. Point Land Sharks. Back to service Juliana. Into the front row is Kylie. Good float serve right at the libero. Oh, good dig. Nice up by Macy on that setter stump. Quick set to the outside and a Congo block from Sydney. Sydney's holding a block party today. That's 2 solos in 13 points. That's a nice block. They might want to rethink those shoots to the outside when Sydney's blocking. Serve lands just long. Score is 6 serving 8. I think this is about the age that setters. Ball on! We got a ball on. We're going to replay that. I was going to say this is about the age that setters begin to think about hitting matchups and who's going to be blocking whom. One would hope that their setter learns not to set into Sydney's block as much as possible. So we'll see if they change that up at all. Nice pass on the right. Nice and high, top of the block and down. Sydney's doing it all. 9 serving 6. Nice swing, Sid. Ace for Sydney. Good serve. Caught that libero sleeping, just ricocheted off her outside shoulder. Ten serving 6. Badgers digging a little bit of a hole, as Badgers do. I understand. I don't know much about the creature. That ball serve Long, well long. Side out Badgers, 7 serving 10. That ball never had a chance. Side out Land Sharks. Into the game for contestable in the back row is Janelle Smith. A little fireball with a rocket for an arm and a real quick defensive instinct. She's float serving, 11 serving 7. That's a tight pass. Ball hit wide, no touch. That line judge called a touch. Who do you think touched it? That ball was touched by Casper the Friendly Ghost. Nobody that we can see touched it. Coach Mount over here on the replay. There's our replay booth. Oh, we got a touch. Okay. Confirmed. Touch on the block. That ball shanked wide. Takes us to, what's the score, James? 9 serving 11. Trouble on that pass again. Macy with a little running roller. Okay, good soft block. That ball ended a little bit outside for Sydney's liking. She had an inside approach, had to adjust with her last step and wasn't able to get a good look at the ball. 10 serving 11. Nice pass. Middle with a light tip. It's easily covered. That ball's dug up, but not up enough. We're tied at 11. That's an overpass. Free ball situation. Nicely dug. Got a D to Sydney. That ball, we've got to be able to cover that ball. It's a hard habit to build for a hitter who doesn't get the set to turn and cover the ball, but that's their job. Your assignment as a hitter who doesn't get set is to go cover anything that comes off that block, and we didn't do it that time. Difficult serve-receive situation right now. 13 serving 11. Couple aces, and the Badgers are way back in this thing, up 2 points. For those who are wondering, after the last match, we went out to the Wisconsin Science Museum. It wasn't so much a museum as it was a room in a basement with some tables on it and some magnet, low voltage electrical experiments. We did get a free lunch out of it though, so it was nice. Outside ball to Macy. Oh, she's blocked. Needed to cover her own block and wasn't able to do it. These problems we're having right now are primarily a serve-receive issue. If we can get our passing under control, we're going to have better access to all of our offensive weapons. That ball lands 2 feet in. Point Badgers. 15 serving 11. Coach telling Sydney after that play, you're not in the passing rotation, but if a ball's going to drop in the court and you can get it, you definitely want to get it. That's a deep ball, 7 feet out of bounds. Side out SRVA to stop the bleeding. Back to serve is Kylie. 12 serving 15. Nice serve, but drops into the net. Just another foot, and that ball would have dropped in on the 10-foot line. It would have been an impossible ball to pass. Side out Badgers, 16-12. That ball's out of bounds. 13-16. Any comeback and rally scoring is going to have to come from the service line, and our defense is going to have to win some. Good serve. Out of system pass. High ball to the outside hitter. We better cover that one. All three converge. That ball belongs to Macy. Coach is telling her that's an easy ball. That's a free ball. You've got to be able to get that. Macy, as the off blocker, is assigned to cover those tips. That ball is 5 feet out of bounds. A couple gifts there from the Badgers. First one in, Mace. Let's go. 14 serving 17. Ball's easily dug. Go get it. That's a nice up. Little miscommunication there. Sydney was ready to hit, but Joy was also ready to hit. We lose the point. 18 serving 14. We got Coach calling a timeout over here. Back in action, 18 serving 14. That ball almost cleared the tape, but did not, mercifully. Side out, Land Sharks. Back to serve is middle blocker, Juliana. Set to the middle. Macy pops it up. Outside set to Addison. Over you is Sydney. High tip to the outside, to the deep corner. There we go. Net violation called. Addison reeled him in like a bass. Badgers in the net. 16 serving 18. We got a shoe tie. Deep serve right to the libero. Overpass. Handled nicely by a front row setter. Love to see an aggressive move from our middle blocker against the ball that tight. But honestly, I think most of these girls, nice save. High ball, deep corner. Net joust. Macy on the pipe, turns it angle, dug up by the libero. Nice swing from their outside hitter to put that ball away. Nice volleyball, girls! Good play, keep it up. Float serve coming. Nice pass from AC. Down the line is Sydney. Beautiful red set there. Nice pass, nice set, nice kill. Sydney back to serve at 17-20. Good serve to the deep corner. No, no, no. Tried to wipe it off Joy's hands. Joy wasn't having it. It's a good idea from that outside hitter, but poor execution. You need to find the hands before you wipe all the way off. Good float serve. Too floaty to handle. I call it a float serve because the goal as a server is to put as little spin on the ball as possible. When you're able to do that and you pop the ball hard, it tends to dance around in the air, moving from left to right, affected by the air pressure of the gym. I turned and got it. Oh, look at that. We have the land shark Swami with his double hat situation. All right, have a seat, young man. Sydney back to serve. 19 serving 20. Another nice serve and an ace from Sydney. Great serve. She pulled out her little short serve. Coach calls for area 1. That's deep corner on the left side if you're looking at the court from here. Oh, right in the seam. High ball to the outside. Nice swing, nice dig. Another nice dig from top. Oh, we got a net violation called against Serva. Nice dig in Silva. Thais handling her business. 21 serving 20. Good serve. Kept in play by Contestable. Nice smart roll shot down the right side. That's a very good shot by that outside hitter. A fast roll shot, sharp angle to the sideline. I'll tell you right now, that outside hitter looks like she's about 5'7", but she's got shots, number 27. Good player, smart player, handling herself well. And that's a nice serve into the net. Point Land Sharks. Score is 21-20. AC back to serve. Libero on in the left back. You got coach signaling for the seam between area 1 and area 6. Right where Contestable serves it. Very nice. That ball's out of play. Point Serva. Ball was hit into the antenna and out of bounds. We're tied at 22, friends. Very good position for us to be in right now. Not playing our best, not passing our best, but tied up. Two very good teams. 3 quick points could end it. Nice serve from Contestable. Pins down that libero. Right off the left arm of Nacy. Helping out with the middle. Coach is telling Macy to make sure she's pressing on the block. I tell my players a lot, though. No matter which direction you're pressing. There it is. Good play. Good play. No matter which direction you're pressing as a blocker, part of your arm is always a target. It's a tool for a hitter. Coach calls for an area 6 serve here from Kylie. She hits it on the mark. Struggled. High ball. Free ball coming. That's a high. Quick sit. Great quick hit over the top of the block to the deep corner for a point. setting up the first set point for SRVA. Very nice play. Yeah! Fantastic. You love to see it, especially early in the match. You want to make sure. We got some cheers happening. Oh. You want to set your middle blocker early in the first set. Make sure the other team respects them for the rest of the match. It's a little bit like establishing the run in football. If you don't establish the run, they don't have to respect it and they can load up on your receivers. While in volleyball, it's very similar. If they respect your middle blocker, then the pin hitters can expect to find themselves in some one-on-one hitting situations, which is what you want. One hitter against one blocker. 24-23. Set point! Big time ace! Big time ace from Kylie to end the first set. You love to see it. Parents are high-fiving. Everybody's happy. Wisconsin sidelines are quiet as a mouse, sitting respectfully, waiting for something to cheer about. We found something to cheer about, and his name is Landshark. He might lose his crown, but he's not going to lose your attention. Oh boy, that is not ideal. Yep, I don't understand what he thinks that you're able to see. But yeah, there we go. Moves on moves on moves. It is Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. Ooh, do the shark worm. We've got the worm. Oh, we've got half of a worm. No. Okay. 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 Not so bad. Very good win. Very good match so far. Both teams pretty evenly matched. Looked like Wisconsin. Looks like the Badgers won the serve-receive battle. Well, maybe not. We had our aces too. We had probably 4 or 5 aces. They had probably 4 or 5 aces. I think really without having access to any real stats, it seemed like our blocking was maybe the thing that put us over the top. We had about 3 blocks for points, and they had maybe 1. But overall, very evenly matched. Look for number 27, the little blondie outside hitter, to see a lot more action. Our coach may try to line up our big right side blocker, Sydney Daniel, against theirs. Probably start in rotation 1, so Sydney's left front, and we get our first 3 rotations with her on net. Looks like that's what we're doing. So we call it, there's 6 different rotations. We call it rotation 1 when the setter starts in the right back position. A lot of teams like to start in rotation 1. Some do it just out of tradition, and others do it because they got their best lineup up front. This team seems to have pretty evenly matched outside hitters. We've got Sydney, who puts up a big block and a big attack on the right side, so it's good to get 3 rotations in a row out of her at the beginning of the set to try to build up a little lead. That's what we're doing here. Rotation 1. Macy's passing on the right over here, or on the left, excuse me, which hasn't always been the case in this rotation. Deep serve lands out of bounds. Good call from the rest of the team, helping Macy out with that judgment. Macy drops back to serve, 1-0. Nice serve down the line. A little bit of a misdirection. She's pointing at the deep cross-court corner with her shoulders, and then she went cross-body to Loop that ball down onto the line. That's a nice little play. Coach calls for an area 6 serve. Right to the seam once again. Do your dance. Sing your song. Ace your ace. Acey with 2 aces in a row. Another struggle on that serve receive. High ball sent. Overpass. Joust at the net. 3 contacts on the setter, on the middle blocker on the other side. Keep it up, Mace. Great serve. Struggle on the pass again. High ball to the outside hitter. Easy little roll shot. Handled easily. Pipe to Macy. Pops it down. Libero gets up. That's a nice back set. Very nice set. Couldn't handle it. Cross court swing. Cross court dig. Dig into the net and down. Good defense on both sides of the net right now. 1 serving 4. That ball is out. That ball is very close, but also out. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Got the ball back. Juliana back to serve. Good serve. Well passed by 27. Hard wrist away angle taken by we got a net violation called on the block. Net violation is a gift. Net on our blocker. That's a gift from us to the Badgers. The ball was 10 feet wide. Nice serve. Macy tried to ace him on the overpass. Another ball off the block and out of bounds. Very good serve. Macy had to lay out to keep it alive. 3 serving 5, and we have a change at the serving position. That's an interesting call. Coach just got an almost ace out of her middle blocker and then decided to make a serving change. Good diving up by Joy. Ooh, that ball blocked off the outside arm of the middle blocker. Come on now. Blanking on a name. See, this is why I'm an amateur. Kylie. Off Kylie's arm and into the antenna. Ball served into the net. Serving specialist got 1 point. Sydney Daniel back to serve. 6 serving 4. Ooh, yeah, reeled her into it. That ball was going long, but it was close enough to that number 29. Not a great look for 29. Came in as a serving specialist and got 1 point, then served into the net, then got ace. Let's watch Macy and Thais here. As soon as the ball's about to be served, little patty cake and then to defense. Pipe ball coming. She found a seam and she took it. It wasn't much of a seam, but she found it. Yeah, the seam was no wider than the ball, and she put it through. Deep serve. Passed nicely by Thais. Pipe to Macy, turns too hard to the left. Lands about 4 feet out of bounds. Pretty varied offense here. Back row and front row attacks. You'd love to see more middle attack involvement. That ball sails long. Point Land Sharks. Back to serve as Addison contestable. Nice float serve. Tough pass. High ball to the outside. She can do things, but we can too. There's a dump from the setter. As Mark Jackson says, hand down, man down. As a blocker. Now, here's one thing. I'm pretty sure most of our players don't play against front row setters very much. Most of the teams that they play against at this age and younger are running two-setter offenses. Nice up. High ball to the outside over the top of the block. Joy's going to hit that ball. Here comes another dump. Just out of play. Our setters getting involved. Setters are attacking. We got 8-8. Equalize the score here. We're going to pass our way out of this. Good deep serve. Overpass. Miscommunication results in a free ball for us. Macy gets an inside set, finds the hands, and goes out of bounds. Good job. I'll be honest. Macy's a good hitter, but that was not intentional. She was not trying to tool that block. She was just trying to power through it and ended up getting the happy deflection. 9 serving 8. The barrel passes that ball perfectly. Hard cross-court swing for a point. The angle that little hitter hit that ball is impressive. To hit a hard-driven ball from the left side to land inside the 10-foot line is a very, very good swing. Nice job keeping that ball in play. That ball's out of bounds. Point Serva. Land Sharks up 10-9. We dodged the bullet on that. I don't know why they're not riding 27. They need to be setting 27 every time. Yeah, that girl's got all the shots. Joy back to serve. Good pass. High off the top of our block. That is out of bounds. I saw, no. Oh, she's nodding yes. Juliana admits it. She said she got it. Honesty's the best policy. We got a replay happening right here. Not even close, she says. That ball's out of bounds. We got a ball don't lie chant. Ball don't lie. One of volleyball's favorite sayings. I personally hate it. Come on now. Ooh, nice up by Contestable, but doesn't quite keep it on our side of the net. 11 serving 11. Ball don't lie is what a team will chant when they don't like the call on play number 1. And play number 2, the ball lands out of bounds to give them the point. We like to pretend like the ball is influenced by karma in some way. Ooh, almost. Our middle blocker, we had both blockers up. There was a big gap. Our middle almost fronted that middle hitter, but didn't quite get right in front of her, and she had just the right angle to use. Ball in the net. Point Land Sharks, 12-12 is the score. Another seesaw battle. Ref signaling for the captain. We'll get our lip reading team on this. This doesn't happen too often. Not sure what's happening here. The ref signals for the down ref to come talk to him about it. I wish I could tell you what's happening. I have no idea what his concern is. He called our captain over to tell her something. Joy, the captain, ran over to relay it to the coach, and our coach looked pretty confused. We got these coaches talking to each other, trying to understand what the story is. supposed to be SRVA's ball. Coach is motioning to the opposing team's bench. Now we got this captain running over to find out what's the story. Morning Glory. Score is 12-12 on the scoreboard. Should be SRVA ball. Juliana back to serve. I can't imagine why he would reverse it. The ref signals that it was his mistake. Whatever they were talking about was not worth talking about. Now, I think what's happening is the down ref wants to be able to explain to the other coach. The up ref made some call, talked to some people about it, and then reversed his own call, said, my mistake, ball's over here. Now he wanted to communicate that to this guy. He was telling both the refs. I don't know. It's about two coaches standing? Oh, I see. Two coaches standing. You're only allowed to have one standing. Very important volleyball rule. Easily. Doug, nice up by contestable. Macy with a little roller, kept alive. Outside ball here, off the top of the block. Oh boy, that ball's not going to make it. All right, ugly play. We'll blame that on the 5-minute timeout for no reason. That's an official timeout. Score is 13-12. And we'll get back in action in a few minutes. Lance Shark would like to show off his tattoo. He got a 10-day tattoo at a local Unity Festival. Not sure why it's a basketball. We're watching a real sport here, James. Now we're going to go back to the worm. Oh. Wow. That's a new stroke. Yeah, that's great. (13-12) is your score. Badgers on top. We got another ref conference happening for some reason. This looks like the head ref that was conferring with the up ref on this match. But all is well. Back to action now. Very good serve. AC didn't quite get her left arm out around that serve, and it careens off her arm and out of bounds. (14 serving 12). That was a high ball outside. Macy takes an aggressive swing on it. Nice up. Ah, we want two hands on that ball. All right, things are getting scrappy. They're picking on AC on the serve receive. Ball to Sydney on the right side. She hits over the top. That ball's flubbed a couple times and it drops. Good sing, Swidney. Swidney. Good sing, Swidney. (13 serving 5). Coach signals for deep left back corner, area 1. Good serve. That ball's up and probably out of play. Yep. Couldn't quite get there. Good up by Thais. Just a little too much mustard on that hot dog. (16-13). Macy shoots a line shot. Up, put it over. Damn it. That's 4 contacts. It's 4 contacts. Got to put it over. It's right. It's right. Joy hit that ball into the tape, and then we covered it out of the block, so that second dig was the second contact. Macy needed to put that next ball over. We're called for 4 contacts. 17-13. Here we go, girls. Pass the ball. That ball's probably long. Macy went to take it, and it slipped through her fingers for a point. 18-13. Here we go, one pass. Back at it, 18-13. Good serve, coming deep. Good pass from Macy. Quick set to the middle. She tips it to the left and down. Smart play to stop the bleeding. It's now 14-18. We need to make up some points from the service line. Good serve from AC. High ball to the outside. That's a deep out of bounds shot. Over the top of the block. Good idea. A nice 3/4 speed shot, but it just missed the outside of the court. The inside of the court, I should say. Another good serve. Trouble. Couldn't handle it. Point Land Sharks. Let's go! 16 serving, 18 is your score. AC to serve again. Love to see an ace out of her right now. Another good serve. Passed nicely by the libero. Roll shot over the top. Oh, that ball's dug up. Just a little miscommunication. A lot of these points are the result of probably like every team in the gym. This team hasn't gotten to play together for very long. So they don't know each other's tendencies on the defensive side of the ball. 19 serving 16. Pretty decent pass. Shoot back to Macy. She hits it down the line and in. Nice swing, nice control. Point Land Sharks. Substitution into the game. Serving for number 28, Kylie, is number 2, Janelle Smith. 17 serving 19. Good serve. Trouble on the pass. Oh, man. Little half-speed shot over the top of the block with no juice behind it, and it falls in for a point. Goes, you got to sub. You got to sub. Got to get out of this without any real points scored. High ball outside to Macy. Hard angle, too much to handle for the libero. Good swing, Mace. Nice turn. All right. We're looking good. 18 serving 20. We got to score some real points from the service line. Too much line available for her. She slammed that ball down the line. The good news is number 27's out of the front row now, where she's no longer much of a threat as far as we know. The score's 21-18. Short serve. High ball to Macy. Big swing and a bigger block. was a big hole in that block, but Macy didn't find it. You like your hitters to swing, especially when the block has got holes in it. That time it didn't work out for him. "54 minutes into the match. Second set. 18 serving 22, or 22 serving 18. SRVA is down. Having won the first set, this would equalize. Fun fact, that first set that we took from Badger Volleyball, that's a ping pong dribbler over the top of the net. Let's go. That was great. Yeah. Yep. She went for a roll shot, but it was stopped by the block. High ball to the right side results in a free ball. Passed perfectly. Middle hitter up on a low set. No way. Into the net and down. Lead cut to 2. Love running that middle, but it's hard for a middle blocker if that set is a little too low. They don't get to get a full swing on it. Nice serve. Troublesome pass. A nice little tip. Little push right over the top of the block. That's a smart shot. You hate to see it. All right, 23 serving 20. Quick side out is what we need. Dribbler, nicely saved by Thais. No, sir, that ball's out of bounds. Woo! Dodged the bullet there. Just missed the fingers and just missed the line. 21 serving 23. It's time to dig in, girls. Juliana back to serve. Good serve, dropping over the middle blocker. Good help on that block. With Addison Contestable doing her job to slow down the attack, but it pops over the left back defender and down for a point. First set point here for the Badgers into the game is 29. Who gave us a missed serve earlier and also an ace against. So let's see if she gives us the same favor this time. Serves it in. Decent pass. Ball to Sydney. Blocked but covered. High ball. Dug by the libero. Pipe to 27. She rockets it down the line. Macy comes back. Left-handed roll shot is dug. Roll shot down. Macy digs to Sydney. Little tip over the top. Oh, we got a net violation on the Badgers. Unbelievable. All right, good ideas. Net violation. Sydney had tipped that ball into the net. The set was theirs, but they ended up chasing that ball into the net and giving us the point. Timeout Badgers want to make Sydney think about this next serve. Pretty decent crowd has formed around this court exclusively to see the antics of Landshark, who's been formulating this routine for the last 10 minutes. Some sort of a hula number. We don't pretend to understand him. Oh, now, okay, I don't know what that is. We don't pretend to understand him. You can only hope to observe him. All right, back in action. 22 serving 24. Now or never for SRVA. Yeah, too easy for them. Well, they did what they should have done. Got a perfect pass out of that back row substitution and set their middle for a one-on-one situation and got the second set. All right, we're getting back at it here. 0-0 in the third set. Match is tied 1-1. SRVA taking the first, Badgers taking the second. Tightly contested both sets. I'm going to step away from the mic for a few minutes and take some pictures, and then I'll come back and continue the fun. All right, here we are. Had to go get some still shots. So that set to me felt like complete passing breakdown for the first half of the set. Kind of lasted till the end and dug too big of a hole. Overpass is saved. Nice defense there. Nice up by Lila. Both sides. No, that ball rolled into the net. Scores 1-0. So on the previous set ended 25-20. Close, and we built some momentum at the end of it, but not enough. Too little, too late. Overpass. That's a back row setter. We'll take it. So that time on the overpass, the middle blocker hits the ball into the setter's extended hands, which were above the net. And if the ball contacts her while she's higher than the net as a back row setter, that's a foul. That's out of play. Ace by Macy takes us to 3-0. Love that dribble ace over the top. Turns that one down the line. Good serve. Big hole in the block. Macy asking if she needs to be reading and filling that hole, and coach is telling her, we want you always middle, right there in the center of the court. Ball served into the net. Looks like it might be back to earth for the Badgers, who had a really great third set. Back to serve is Kylie. Nice serve, pinning down the outside hitter there. Deep set, out of system here. Too tight on the set from Macy. She takes responsibility for it. My bad. I'll get you better next time. Trying to do a little too much on that out of system set. And coach saying, go ahead and set Sydney that ball. Good pass. Ooh, almost saved by contestable. That ball was intended for the middle hitter, but it sailed right over her head. Nice save by contestable. She's going to get a high ball to play with. Little roll shot. Outside ball to Sydney. She waffles it high off the top of her fingers, out of bounds. I thought that was an ugly set on the other side, but I'm the only one. 4 serving 4. Another back set to Sydney. She makes it right that time with a kill in the seam. 5-4. SRVA Land Sharks in the lead. Coach calls for Area 1 service. She hits her target. Nice up there. Good play, good play. To the middle. Blocked again. Dump from the setter. Nicely played. When she gets a tight ball, she can do some things with it. She can go in both directions, and that's very good. Five to 5. Good serve. Pretty good pass. Pipe ball to Macy. She hits it down the line. Troublesome dig. Pipe coming back at us. Rocketed into the middle of the net. Much as we can keep number 27 out of the offense, the better for us. Contestable to serve. Good serve, right down the middle. Beautiful serve. Caught the libero looking. Ooh, another good serve. Kisses the deep line. Ooh, we've got a plie and a fall by the 17th team's libero. We recognize his effort and hope he's not in the concussion protocol now. Another great serve. Contestable almost gets the turkey. 3 aces in a row. Nice block by Joy. There's a push. Okay. Very close to a lift on that play, but ref lets it go. 3 point in a row here. It's 9 serving 5. Contestable continues. Good serve. Libero struggles with it. Ball to the outside. Number 27 does what she does and tools the block down the line. Nice run, AC! I have. Good float serve. Tip. Got an out-of-system ball here. D to Sydney. She gives a roll shot to the libero. High hands. Dug well by the middle back defender. Macy takes a little roll shot down the line for a point. SRVA wins the long rally. We lost most of those long rallies in the third set. It's good to see us pick some back up. Back to serve is Julie. Good serve, good pass, middle hit. She goes wrist away, couldn't quite get the dig. Coach giving Contestable some tips on her hip placement for defense. Float serve to Contestable, beautifully passed. Outside to Macy. She goes line, but that setter drifted right into that shot and took the block. Don't expect that to happen twice. Let's see, sometimes your setter will like to go right back to a player who just got blocked and give her a shot at redemption. We'll see if that's Joy's MO. Goes up for a D. Yeah, field goes the middle blocker there. Right between the eyes. Point Land Sharks. 12 serving 8. Nice deep float serve. Libero handles it well. Going to slide on the right side. Macy decides not to block for some reason. Truthfully, I mentioned earlier that not a lot of teams at this level play 5-1, and an extension of that is you don't see slides happening behind the setter, and that's what that set was. So Macy not blocking on it is probably a result of not seeing it very much. A soft little tip over the top of the block by Sydney results in a point. That's an official timeout. The score is 13-9 in SRVA's favor. Thirteen serving 9. Macy back to serve. Nice serve. Contestable gets a good hand on that block. Pipe coming to Macy. High roll shot. Libero keeps it alive. Quick ball outside. Tipped over the block. Joy keeps it up. Contestable puts it in play. Nice get by the libero. High hands. That ball's kept in play. Long rally here, folks. Nice up by the libero. Balls hits outside the antenna. Point SRVA. Good rally, girl! Woo! Good defense. Once again, it felt like none of those long rallies went our way in the last set, and they're starting to go our way now. Nice serve cross court. Ace for Macy. We've got slips and falls. Feels really great. I think that they're just begging for the referees to tell them to stay off the court. Macy goes after the libero. That time she handles it well. Opposite hitter, Tools contestable off her left arm, out of bounds. Score is 10 serving 15. Land Sharks in the driver's seat. That's a deep serve, falls out of bounds. Point Serva. 16 serving 10. Into the game is Janelle Smith. Let's go, Janelle. Let's see if she targets this outside hitter. Goes for the seam, handled nicely by 27. Not nicely, actually. Too tight on that set, and Sydney and Julie handle their business. Another timeout from the Badgers. Our lead is, what do we got, 16-10? Oh, we got something happening right here. We got pliés and okay. Beautiful. Ballet moves from the 17 boys libero and sometimes outside hitter. $17 serving 10. My mistake, folks. High ball handled by Macy. Jump set outside, dug by the middle back defender. Outside ball here. Off the block, kept in play. That ball's going out of bounds. Nice hustle, girls. Very good serve, very good pass, very good swing over the block and down. Nice swing, Sydney. Powerful, powerful arm on that girl. 18 serving 12. Float serve to the libero, not a great pass. That outside hitter goes over the top of our outside blocker and ball lands in. There's not much defense can do about that. (13-18). Deep serve. Macy saves it. Good play. Joust at the net. One by SRVA. Here comes 27. Rockets the ball across court and down. Girls got a heavy hand. 14 serving 18. Short serve, handled well by Contestable. Ball outside. Blocked. Double block there. Handled Contestable's attack. Side out. Timeout, excuse me, SRVA. All right, 15 serving 18. Need a quick side out. Stop the bleeding. Good serve. Errant pass. Macy's going to swing on this one over the top of the block. Into the net. Salvaged. Good free ball pass. Middle gets up. Big swing by Contestable. That's what we like. Swing when it counts. Order restored to the universe. 19-15. Contestable rewarded with a serve of her own. That's an ace against the libero. Should be worth 2 points. Contestable back to serve again. Hits that libero in the chest. Free ball coming our way. Advantage SRVA. Things are ugly and things are happening. That's 4 hits! That's 4 hits! It's 4 hits! Everybody knows it was 4 hits. Their coach knows it was 4 hits. Oh my word. What in the world is happening? Four hits. I have no idea how they can say that was a legal play. Neither of them were paying attention. Neither of them were calling the contacts. That's amazing. I am flabbergasted. Hey, get it back, girls! Wow. You hate to see that. But all you can do is come back for the next point. 16 serving 20 after they get a free point from the ref. Nice little roll shot over the top of the block by Sydney. Good defense from Contestable. Macy's going to roll shot over the top with a net violation on the block. Point, Serva. It's tough to see the score here. It's 21-16. That is correct, Colleen. You're only allowed 3 contacts in volleyball. They took 4, and the ref didn't stop them. Good serve. Errant pass. Out of range, out of bounds. Point, Land Sharks. 22-16. And Coach wants to talk about it. Folks, I don't believe in karma, but you do like to see order restored after losing a very bad call from the refs. That is about the worst call Coach and I have seen in a long time. It's sometimes you'll get one ref that'll miss those contacts, but rarely do you get both. And the other coach knew it too. He didn't know it was 4. He would have told him it was 4. It's his call. Coco in the comments claims the ball don't lie. I would suggest the ball has no free will or sentience. Nice serve. Overpass, handled. Overpass handled nicely. by Kylie, resulting in a pushing celebration from Sydney, which caught her off guard a little bit. Dribble ace for Juliana, just like she practiced. We're at set point, 24-16. Be nice to put this away quick. Good serve, lands about 3-4 feet long. You're gonna miss long, ladies. Make them earn it. All right, number 28 back front row. We've got Kylie and Macy and Joy the setter. That ball careens out of bounds. Didn't get the shoulder drop she wanted. Coach is demonstrating the technique we want to see. Settle in. 18 serving 24. Still obviously a huge advantage. Several set points stand between us and an unlikely comeback. And there it is. Ball serving to the net. Crowd goes wild. We're headed to a fifth set. Hopefully my battery can stand the test. I'm going to turn the light off while we're in between sets just to keep this battery charged. I'll be right back. I'm turning this video feed off. That's some really great defensive. A couple good serves. If the entire half of the gym is screaming the same thing, and the team let them sit there and let the ball drop, I mean, no, I know. I wonder if he can call the line judges in. And if one of them says yes, it was 4, then call for a replay. Brittany, look at the video setup behind me.
Whoa, what is that?
You're feeling like a 5-year-old.
Explain why. That's what for. It's one live, one YouTube, one.
Same program.
Yeah. I want to understand what's it like.
He was like testing it on the long time. I guess something like that.
All right, we're back with video. To start the fifth and deciding set, we will play to 15 points. The winner's got to win by 2. Starting the serve is Joy Shepard. Nice serve, nice pass, outside ball, tipped over the top of the block. We got an out of system situation here. High ball to Sydney, tips it over the block. It's covered by the middle. Roll shot, handled nicely outside. Contestable takes a good swing. It's dug by the libero. Nice dig. And that ball's landing in, so game on. Roll shot, and the rally plays on. Outside ball to Macy. Top of the block and dug by the back row defender. That's a long swing. Ball out. Well-earned point, SRVA. Nobody really took a big swing at that ball, but ultimately the error ended it. 1-0. Good pass. Good serve. Oh, that ball's going to get out of bounds. A lot of space for that hitter to hit on that block. 1-1. This is a tight one. Decent pass. Sydney hitting on the right. The hitters switch. Free ball coming. Set Sydney again. That ball she almost puts away, but it's kept alive. Blocked by Macy and Kylie. Oh, and then put back over by the middle blocker. Two serving one. High ball outside to Macy. Swings down the line, gets the kill off the defender's shoulder. Good swing, good turn down the line. Not a lot of clean kills in this match because both defenses are playing pretty frantically, and the block is pretty big. Macy serves. That's all right. That's a good middle swing. They're not setting the middle a ton, but when they do, it seems to work. That was over the block and down. 2 serving 3. 3 serving 2. Excuse me. Nice pass. A little bit tight. We've got our setter in the back row, so when that pass is on top of the tape, she's not able to go after it as aggressively. 4 serving 2. Great serve, great serve. That ball was just dancing in the air. You can see it from our vantage point. Coach calls a timeout. In a fifth set, you're going to hear some beef jerky getting eaten right now. Teriyaki, great value beef jerky. In a fifth set, when you only go to 15, you can't afford to get down by too much. Normally in a 25-point set, coach might allow a longer run before she calls for a timeout, but in this set, you don't want to go down by much more than 3 without calling a timeout to talk it over. Five serving 2. Another good float serve. Contestable outside. Squeezes one down the angle. Little roller over the top of the tape. Point Land Sharks. Back to serve is Janelle. 3 serving 5. Hey, nice up by that libero. No, that's a hard cross-court turn from that outside hitter. Awkward shot. Lands about 4 feet out of bounds. That's 4 serving 5, Land Sharks. Janelle serves again. Libero shanks the pass a bit. Tip over the top. Handled. Macy on the pipe. Nope. That was awkward. She was late to get under that ball. Hit it off the heel of her hand. Substitution before we get the libero back in. Tight pass, handled nicely by Joy. Back to Sydney. Takes it down the line, gets the kill. Nicely done. Great coverage by our libero. Nice D, Lila! 5 serving 7. Oh, it's a deep serve. Libero went and snatched it and sent it even deeper. Shank you, Badgers libero. 6 serving 6. I had the score wrong a little bit earlier. Nice deep serve. The ball drops in. Hey! Boys team goes crazy. Coach might want a timeout. He sure does. SRVA takes his first lead at 7-6. Nicely done. Let's get it. Let's get it. Getting pumped up. As I said before. Yeah, right. As I said before, this is still pool play. Not a playoff match, but the crowd's energy is certainly playoff intensity. Sydney back to serve, 7-6. Tries to drop it short, but it ends a little bit long. Oh, a little dump from the setter lands. Point, Joy Shepard. Nice play. Ref indicating to our boys team that they need to stay off the court when they celebrate. Back to serve again is Sydney. Ball serve long. Very good run. She got us our lead back. Nice serving, Sid. 7 serving 8. Land Sharks lead by 1. Float serve. Passed nicely by Macy. Ball kept alive. Free ball to the deep corner, and that lands. Good placement on that free ball. Eight serving 8. Deep float serve. Almost overpassed, but it was pretty low pass. Nice dig by Macy. Hey! Net violation against the Badgers. Nice defense. Fantastic. 9 serving 8. Addison Contestable back to serve. Good serve. Great pass from libero. Gets her outside hitter one-on-one, and that's exactly what her job is. Number 27 one-on-one probably hits about 900. Very good hitter. Handled that one cross court, no problem. 9 serving 9. Tip over the top of the block. Okay, Macy keeping them on their heels. Got them napping. Smart play from the wily outside hitter. 10 serving 9. Coach asks for a serve to the seam of 1 and 6. Julie serves it nice. Good, softened by the block. D-ball to Sydney. She almost puts it down, but it's dug in the seam. What else? Addison contestable digs, but it's too much. Kareen's out of bounds. Yeah, that 27's got a rocket. Good news is she's back row now, so that's advantage us. 10 serving 10. We got to get her off the service line. Deep serve, lands in. That ball dropped. 11 serving 10. Good placement on that deep serve. (27) back to serve again. Good serve. Pass nicely by contestable. High ball outside to Macy. Inside set. Roll shot is easily dug. Another roll shot. Here comes a D to Sydney. Big swing. No dig. Point SRVA. Big kill from Sydney. We are tied at 11, friends. Fantastic volleyball being played right here. Two big-time teams playing big-time ball. Joy Shepard back to serve. 11-11. Watch the ball. High ball outside. Watch the roll shot here off the top of the block. This team resets. Macy with a roller over the top, and that's dug easily. The barrel gets a pipe for 27. Ooh, almost blocked by Kylie. Just goes out of bounds off of her left hand. See how this team finds a way to get 27 the ball, even when she's back row. They know what they need to do. All right, 31, deep float serving, 12 serving 11. Nice pass by contestable. Macy rockets one down the seam and crushes that ball. Let's go! Crunch time kill, 12-12 now. Macy gets the ball back to serve. Nice serve. Struggled to handle is 27. Free ball coming. Let's use this. Use this. We overpassed it. Out of system ball coming down the pipe. No, ma'am. 27 with a rare error out of the back row. She hits the ball into the net. Sigh of relief on Southern Region side. Timeout called by the Badgers. Score is 13-12 SRVA. This is a real barn burner. Let's go Land Sharks. Coach probably just told them she's giving them all $20 if they win. It's 13-12. There was a big cheer at the end of that timeout. I think there was a bribe. Macy serves 13-12. Good serve. Decent pass to the right side hitter. Half speed swing into the seam and down. 13-13. Still got 27 in the back row for two more rotations. Hopefully we can take advantage of this. Starts with a pass though. Float serve off the tape. Perfect pass with one arm. Sydney tips it over the top. We got a net violation on the Badgers. Critical error. Number 30, the middle blocker. We like to earn our points, but we'll take them if you're giving them out too. Match point here, number 1. Janelle back to serve, 14 serving 13. Good float serve, deep, 27 passes it real tight. That ball's hit out of bounds! Big win, SRVA, 15-13 in the 5th. The crowd goes crazy. What a win. What a match. Go give your players a high five. Parents line up. Stick with us for just a second. Big celebration incoming. Let's go! Big time, coach! Big time! You love to see it. Woo! Woo! All right, that's all she wrote. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see playoffs tomorrow. I expect that we'll see that team again if we both make the finals. But that was fantastic volleyball. We will keep you updated on times for tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel if you want a notification when we go live. But we will be sending out playtime soon.